My earliest memory of working at the mag is when we started the mag.
You can sit at the bottom of the stairs with a fisheye and a couple of lights and shoot, and it all looks the same after a while. You can't tell what photographer it is.
But I knew it was different because it was all the guys you looked up to. Like we were looking at Humphreys and Grant, Atiba, like all the best photographers.
Like stuff like this, like it's just like looks cool.
I remember when the 100th issue was, and that was in 2012. There's been 50 issues since then, and it's like what goes in to just making one issue of a magazine is like insane.
All the skaters and all the tricks that they had to do to make all these pages, it's pretty crazy to think about.
What I've always had as one of my focuses for the Skateboard Mag is really shooting the new AMs.
You want to make these guys psyched when they pick up their interviews or pick up their covers and stuff like that.
Ken Block came to us not long before we started. What do you think about doing this thing with Danny? For us to stand out, we had to have something like that.
That first issue, there'd be nothing like that, you know, even still when I look back and pick it up.
It means a lot to have shot the first cover of the magazine, and it means a lot to have it be of someone like Danny.
The Heath cover was awesome. I love the story behind it about Dave going and sleeping on his couch and, you know, getting up at 4 in the morning to shoot it.
So I've shot this, and I remember they made a t-shirt out of it, and I hung it on my wall because it was like so sick.
I really liked the first photo issue we did, Leo Romero cover. It fit so good on the page, and it was really stood out.
The Lakai fire explosion of Mike Moe.
Because to get a cover as a skater, and I feel like as a photographer, is like, you know, getting a gold medal.
There's a Matt Price one that I've always loved.
It's just a backside flip. Like, it probably won't even get run. Let's just try something weird.
It's funny because this is my first cover for the mag. Family Guy used this for a clip for their show. You know, I'll sell it out of court for like $37.98.
Evan Smith cover that I had of the photo issue using an 8mm fisheye lens.
This was the first time that they did One Day in Skateboarding. I just thought it'd be cool to take a photo at midnight.
I think that what makes a portrait powerful, if you can get any kind of their personality out of it, it can enhance an article on somebody. You know, you've got all these skate photos, but do you really know anything about the person's persona? I love to shoot in a person's environment.
I love Pat Duffy, and we had this portrait idea of him getting hit in the head with a bottle. And that's a big thing, I think, in portraiture and just photography in general. You should always experiment. Eric would do anything for the Skateboard Mag, and I always thought Pat was rad. And I was like, from the beginning, I mean, he signed a bunch, like, I forgot how many it was, like maybe 100, maybe even 200 postcards that we sent to shops. If we're gonna talk about our history, you know, Eric Koston's been a big part of it.
It's fun to just be involved and help create in any way, you know, that I can. They were always trying to do something different and sort of forward thinking. And a good part of that is Akko, you know. He's always thinking of new ways and new ideas and stuff that looks aesthetically really cool.
It was our first one here with the Barracks. A lot of math went into it. I mean, there's been hands-on covers, but this was really fun.
It's so rad that the magazine is up to 150 issues and looking as good as ever. You know, the photography and the paper.
It's just all big and quality. Like I feel like that's just something that should be appreciated.
It's everything that was too good for everywhere else.
Making a magazine that means probably a lot more to people that see it. So to get to 150 in 2016, it means the world. I have hopes that it will go on to 300, 400, wherever, you know.
Everybody that's a part of it is a skateboarder, and they love what they do. That shows, that's how it got to 150, and that's how it's gonna keep going.